Niger 99% Muslims, yet married women allowed many sex partners. Men wear makeup to impress women. Niger, a landlocked country in West Africa, has a rich and diverse culture shaped by its history, geography, and ethnic groups. Their festivals and celebrations include Eid al-Fitr, Baski, end of Ramadan, Eid al-Kabir, Eid al-Adha, Feast of Sacrifice, Islamic New Year, Maulid al-Nabi, National Day, August 3rd, Independence from France, Jirawal Festival, Tuareg cultural celebration. Nigerian art reflects the country's rich cultural diversity, blending traditional and modern influences. They do wood carvings, intricate wooden objects like doors, masks. They are skilled in leatherwork, embroidered leather goods, examples, bags, saddles. They produce beautiful, colorful cotton fabrics, example, Adaya Bogolfini. They practice pottery, handmade clay vessels. They produce jewelry, traditional adornments like gold, silver beads. They do painting, vibrant, expressive works inspired by daily life. They make sculpture, mixed media installations, often incorporating recycled materials. Recently, they do photography, documenting Niger's people, landscapes, and culture, printmaking, woodcuts, etchings, and linocuts, installation art, interactive, multimedia exhibitions. Some of their artistic traditions are Hausa art, geometric patterns, Islamic calligraphy, Zama Songhai art, intricate wood carving, masks, Tuareg art, symbolic motifs, abstract designs, Fulani art, decorative cattle horns, jewelry. Storytelling in Niger is a revered tradition passed down through generations. Some of their oral traditions include epic poems, Hausa Pajada, recited or sung, telling stories of heroes, folktales, Tatsuniyoi, teaching moral lessons, explaining natural phenomena, three legends, Labari, historical accounts, myths, and supernatural stories, proverbs, Karen Magana, wisdom-filled sayings there. Storytelling styles are Griot tradition, traveling musicians, and storytellers. Hausa storytelling uses proverbs, riddles, and praise poetry. Tuareg storytelling incorporates musical instruments, singing the themes of their stories are ancestral heritage, cultural values, moral lessons, historical events. Supernatural beings, storytelling occasions including evening gatherings, wari ceremonies, weddings, births, festivals, Eid harvest, traveling caravans, markets. The instruments used are drum, kalangu, kora, 21 stringed instrument, tehadant, Tuareg flute. Music and dance are integral parts of Nigerian culture, reflecting the country's diverse ethnic groups and traditions. Hausa music influenced by Islamic and Arabic traditions, featuring instruments like the kalangu drum and kakuma flute. Zama Songhai music characterized by balafon, xylophone, and djembe. Drum. Tuareg music features tehadant drum and imzad single-stringed violin. Fulani music incorporates flute, drum, and vocal chants. Traditional dances like Hausa dances, Takai men's dance, Kalangu women's dance, Zama Songhai dances, Djembe community dance, Soro acrobatic dance, Tuareg dances, Imzad women's dance, Takabal men's dance, Fulani dances, Bido men's dance, Duka women's dance. They have instruments like Dembe drum, Kalangu drum, Kuma flute, balafon, xylophone, Imzad single-stringed violin, tehadant drum. Traditional clothing in Niger reflects the Islamic influences. Here are some traditional garments. Men's clothing like Baban Riga, long flowing robe with intricate embroidery, kaftan, long tunic style garment with sleeves, turban, hijabi, wrapped cloth around the head, tagwa, traditional hat. Women's clothing are abaya, long loose-fitting robe covering the body, hijab, headscarf covering hair and neck, Tuareg tagomust, indigodied cloth wrapped around the head and face, kaftan, long tunic style garment with sleeves, wrapper cloth, colorful cloth wrapped around the waist. Traditional accessories such as jewelry, gold, silver, and beads, leather sandals, babouche, handmade bags, example Tuareg leather satchels, embroidered belts, traditional hats, example Fez Tagwa. Hausa usually wears Baban Riga. Tuareg wear tagomust, indigodied robes. Zama Songhai wear kaftan, embroidered robes. Fulani use traditional beads, cowrie shell adornments. Nigerian cuisine is a fusion of African, Arab, and French influences, reflecting the country's strategic location and cultural diversity. Some traditional dishes and ingredients: millet, sorghum, rice, meat, beef, goat, sheep, chicken, fish, from Niger River vegetables like onions, tomatoes, peppers, legumes such as beans, lentils, spices like cumin, coriander, chili peppers, dates, peanut sauce. Their traditional dishes are tuwo millet or sorghum porridge with sauce miyankubawa spicy okra soup with meat, or fish suya grilled meat skewers with peanut sauce, akara fried bean cakes, masa fried rice cakes, yassa grilled meat with onions and spices tagged in stew made with meat, vegetables, and dried fruits, couscous traditional North African dish with vegetables, and meat kulikuli fried peanut snack. Their beverages includes tea, green or sweet coffee, fresh juices, mango, orange, baobab, millet, beer, traditional soda, imported Niger, or the Niger. Officially, the Republic of the Niger is a country in West Africa. It is a unitary state bordered by Libya to the northeast, Chad to the east, Nigeria to the south, Benin and Burkina Faso to the southwest, Mali to the west, and Algeria to the northwest. It covers a land area of almost 1,270 kilometers square, equivalent to 490,000 square miles, making it the largest landlocked country in West Africa and the second largest landlocked nation in Africa behind Chad. Over 80% of its land area lies in the Sahara. Its predominantly Muslim population of about 25 million lies mostly in clusters in the south and west of the country. The capital, Niamey, is located in Niger's southwest corner along the namesake Niger River. Niger has a population of about 252 million people. The official languages are Hausa, Zama, and Songhai. Their major source of livelihood is agriculture, mining, and livestock. Niger has diverse tribes including Hausa, which is the largest ethnic group and comprises 55% of the population. Zama Songhai is the second largest ethnic group, having 20% of population. Tuareg, who are nomadic Berber people, are 10% of population. Fulani Pil, who are pastoralists, makes up 9% of population. Kanuri tribe are found in eastern Niger and comprise of 4% of population. The Gurma tribe living in southwestern Niger and makes up 2% of the population. Arab, mainly in north and west Niger, makes up 1% of population. Tubu, who are usually nomadic people in north and east Niger, makes up 1% of population. Wadabi tribe, the Baro nomadic Fulani subgroup. Bella, formerly enslaved people integrated into Tuareg society. These tribes are regionally distributed with Hausa, mainly in south and west Niger. Zama Songhai, along Niger River Valley. Tuareg, northern and eastern Niger. Fulani, widespread across country. Kanuri, eastern Niger. Gurma, southwestern Niger. Niger has over 20 ethnic groups with more than 100 languages spoken. Islamic influence prevalent in Niger. Even though traditional practices persist, the economy is concentrated around subsistence agriculture, with some export agriculture in the less arid south, and the export of raw materials including uranium ore. It faces challenges to development due to its landlocked position, desert terrain, low literacy rate, jihadist insurgencies, and the world's highest fertility rates due to birth control not being used, and the resulting rapid population growth. This topic will examine that, despite Niger being 99% Muslim, married women have sex partners and men wear makeup. According to the 2012 census, Islam is the most followed religion in Niger and is practiced by 99% of the population. According to Pew, roughly 80% of Muslims are Sunni of Maliki school of jurisprudence, whilst 20% are non-denominational Muslims. Other religions practiced in Niger include animism and Christianity. Following the spread of Islam to the region, Niger was on the fringes of some states, including the Kanem-Bornu Empire and the Mali Empire, before more significant parts of its territory became included in states such as the Sultanate of Agadez and the Songhai Empire. It was colonized by France during the scramble for Africa as part of French West Africa, becoming a distinct colony in 1922. Since obtaining independence in 1960, Niger has experienced 5 coups d'état and 4 periods of military rule. Niger's 7th and most recent constitution was enacted in 2010 establishing a multi-party unitary semi-presidential system following the most recent coup in 2023. The country is once again under a military junta. Its society reflects a diversity drawn from the independent histories of some ethnic groups and regions and their period living in a single state. The Hausa are the country's largest ethnic group, making up more than half the population. French is the country's official language, and 10 indigenous languages have the status of national language. Islam in Niger accounts for the vast majority of the nation's religious adherents. The faith is practiced by at least 95% of the population, although this figure varies by source and percentage of population who are classified as animist. The official 2012 census found that 99% of the population self-identified as Muslim. The majority of the Muslim population identifies itself as Sunni. Many of the communities who continue to practice elements of traditional religions do so within a framework of syncretic Islamic belief, making agreed statistics difficult. Islam in Niger, although dating back more than a millennium, gained dominance over traditional religions only in the 19th and early 20th centuries, and has been marked by influences from neighboring societies. Sufi brotherhoods have become the dominant Muslim organization, like much of West Africa. Despite this, a variety of interpretations of Islam coexist largely in peace with one another, as well as with minorities of other faiths. The government of Niger is secular in law, while recognizing the importance of Islam to the vast majority of its citizens. Despite being Muslim, married women have many sex partners is a common practice among the Wadabi tribe. In Niger and Wadabi culture, women have a unique level of autonomy and agency in their relationships. Wadabi women can have multiple partners, both short-term and long-term. They can choose to change partners or have multiple partners simultaneously. Relationships in Wadabi are often fluid and flexible. Women can initiate relationships or end them. Men must earn and maintain a women's interest. Wadabi people practice polygamy, but women can also have multiple husbands. Women can divorce easily and remarry. Children are often raised collectively by the community. There is no stigma attached to having many sexual partners. As a married woman, this cultural practice is socially accepted and encouraged. Women's independence and autonomy are valued. The Girawol festival provides opportunities for women to assess potential partners. Women watch men perform and showcase their beauty, charm, and skills. Wadabi culture prioritizes individual freedom and choice. Women's agency and autonomy are integral to their social structure. This unique cultural practice allows Wadabi women to exercise control over their relationships and reproductive choices. Men participate in beauty contests, also known as the Girawol festival, practiced by the Wadabi people of Niger and other parts of West Africa. At the end of the rainy season in September, the Wadabi travel to Ingal to gather salt and participate at the Kyo Salih festival, a meeting of several nomadic groups. Here, the young Wadabi men, with elaborate makeup, feathers, and other adornments, perform dances and songs to impress women. The male beauty ideal of the Wadabi stresses tallness, white eyes, and teeth. The men will often roll their eyes and show their teeth to emphasize these characteristics. The Wadabi clans will then join for their week-long Girawol celebration, a contest where the young men's beauty is judged by young women. During this festival, men adorn themselves with elaborate makeup, including bright colors and intricate designs. They wear ornate costumes and accessories. They perform dances and songs to showcase their beauty and charm. The goal is to attract a partner or impress potential brides. This unique tradition celebrates beauty, cultural heritage, and community bonding. Would you like more information on the Girawol festival or Wadabi culture? Makeup and costume at the Girawol festival. They use vibrant colors, bright blues, reds, yellows, and greens, intricate designs, geometric patterns, stripes, and swirls. Facial painting. Men paint their faces, emphasizing facial features, beauty spots, small marks, or designs on the cheeks or forehead. The custom are ornate robes embroidered colorful, and intricately designed headdresses, feathers, beads, or other adornments, accessories, necklaces, bracelets, and anklets, decorative scarves wrapped around the head, neck, or shoulders. The preparation involves weeks of planning. Men prepare makeup, costumes, and performances. Community involvement, family and friends help with preparation. Secrecy: men keep their makeup and costume designs hidden until the festival. They are judged based on physical beauty, facial features, skin tone, and overall appearance, charm and charisma, confidence, grace and performance skills, creativity, originality and uniqueness of makeup and costume. The Jirawal Festival Beauty Contest is done to showcase physical beauty and charms, demonstrate cultural heritage and traditions, foster community bonding and social cohesion. The criteria for the contest are facial beauty features, symmetry and expression, skin tone and complexion, posture and confidence, dancing and performance skills, originality and creativity of makeup and costume. The competition begins with individual presentations. Men showcase their beauty and charm, group performances, dance and music competitions, final judging, winners selected based on overall impression. The music and line dancing is typical of Fula traditions, which have largely disappeared among the vast diaspora of Fula people, many of whom are educated Muslim urbanites. This is characterized by groups singing accompanied by clapping, stomping and bells. The Wadabi Jirawal festival is one of the more famous examples of this style of repeating hypnotic and percussive choral traditions, accompanied by swaying line dancing where the men interlink arms and rise and fall on their toes. The Jirawal competitions involve the ornamented young men dancing the yake in a line facing a young marriageable woman, sometimes repeatedly over a 7-day period, and for hours on end in the desert. Sun suitors come to the encampment of the woman to prove their interest, stamina, and attractiveness. The participants often drink a fermented bark concoction to enable them to dance for long periods, which reputedly has a hallucinogenic effect. On the final night of the festival, 3 winners are chosen by 3 marriageable women after observing the men swaggering like peacocks for the past few days. The 3 young women walk slowly along the line of dancers, displaying no emotion. Wadabi follow a set of rules known as pilaku, and one of the most important is not to show any feelings. The air is thick with suspense, then each quickly taps their favorite man. Everyone races in to congratulate the winners. To be selected is a huge honor. The women will now go back to their tents and wait. If the chosen men like the girls they will follow, winning the contest is a huge honor, and that the dance is an opportunity for women, not just the 3 official judges, to pick a potential mate, perhaps for a night or for life. Since polygamy is allowed among the Wadabi tribe, so even an already married woman can admire and choose a second husband, and the union would be accepted. This makes married women have multiple sex partners. In conclusion, these practices are reflections of their cultural heritage. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more.